Hey, good morning. Um, it's day two already, huh? Yeah. Nah, we just realized I didn't wake up really early. I thought we were, but since mom said she told me 9 o'clock, we will wake up. Um, yeah, usually I just ate breakfast, get changed, and I pack our stuff because since, like I said, we're not going to be in the on my godparents' house since we're gonna be leaving after we after our stay. Where I'm going to tell you uh, that where we're going, Grey Wolf Lodge. Yeah, they have, of course, a location in Virginia. So, like I said before. Um, so yeah, so now we're just waiting. Just waiting for my parents and my godparents to get settled. Um, Probably it might be a 1 or 2 hour drive over there. So I mean, um, yeah. Now, so we already have. I've already the stuff packed. We have our things packed in the car. No, but now we're just waiting to leave. But um, but yeah, I almost feel like that we're probably nearly on the time machine probably because time really goes by really quickly. I mean, what's the difference? Can't really commentate on that. You can't really comment on that, obviously. Yeah. So if you like this content, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Um, I'll be trying to make these vlogs in the future. Uh, so that way you get to see what I do with my family. What I do with my family usually when we probably go across, I think, the eastern side or to the Pacific side, obviously, to the east and west side. Yeah. Now, so like I said, I'll be posting them. I'll be posting more in the future, so that way you see what I do with my family usually. Usually when I go on vacations like this, then yeah, yeah. No, so I think the weather's pretty nice. I mean, it's probably, I think, probably a little more cooler than from yesterday. Since probably on our way to church, it was pretty humid. It was like the weather was pretty hot. Yeah, but yesterday after mass, the it was storming out there. It was like literally raining heavily yesterday. So I mean, probably once before we went to the restaurant, we slowly ran for our lives because barely it was still raining heavily out there. But eventually, after we ate dinner, we we um usually because of the weather it stopped, to uh the rain stopped, and then we went to the deck just to see the houses and to see the lake that was out there. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was nice. No, but the decks were nice. And then afterwards we went to the ice cream shop where I showed you yesterday. So I mean, I mean, probably that's practically it. So yeah, yeah. So now we're on our way to the resort. Can't wait to see what it looks like, and obviously, we um I'll get to even show you guys around the place too. Uh, yeah, just to see what it looks like. I'd see what the water park also looks like too. Um, oh yeah, but I'll show you the rides. Don't worry. Uh, it's not going to be all of them, but just the the adult rides, like the bigger rides, just not the kids rides because usually I'm pretty because for me I don't like kids rides that much. Because I like to now go on adult on adult rides now. But you'll see when we get to the resort. Nothing else to say. Now I'll see you all on the road. And yeah, I can't wait. See you. All right, we're here. The Great Wealth Lodge. So this location is in Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah. Sorry if the camera was a little blurry, and also I had to take it vertically because I don't know if horizontally if the because the camera was slugging a little bit. But yeah, we saw my godfather. And we're just getting out of the parking lot, and now we're making it on our way to the room, to our room. Yeah. So we had these wristbands with us, but I mean, me and my mom waited in the car. My dad only was the only one to go in to the lobby to check in and to go get them. But yeah, as you can see, we're in the middle of the hallway. Yep. Well, I couldn't probably even show you the directory, but yeah, here this is our room. We're struggling with the wristbands a little bit, but eventually the third time's the charm, and voila! Welcome to our room. So you have the sink, you have the mirror. I dropped down my stuff. Some two beds. Here's two beds with pictures, with plaques, and here I am. Hello. Yes, over here. Once again. Hello. So here you have your sink here, and here, this is your ordinary bathroom with a shower. And here they give you free shampoo and conditioner. Also it's a body wash as well. And here you have a moose. Kind of like a moose. I'm not sure the second one, but I'm thinking it's probably like an owl or something. Maybe I'll check back. And yeah, here you got your couch, you have your AC, your air conditioning, your AC. And over here, the parking lots. Yeah, so our car is pretty closer to the parking lot. So I mean, anytime we want to get something. And here you have your LG TV, and there's my mom, like nearly like a lazy girl. Nah, I didn't mean it. So it's a wolf after all. So the first picture is a moose, and the second picture is a wolf. After that, time to get changed, and bye. And once now we're changed, time to go to the water park. We just got out of our room, but with a little twist. Yeah, so usually we were walking like all around the hallways. We were trying to find to see where it was. But yeah, as you can see, here's the directory. And the water park was actually in the right. Yeah, here you got the rooms and you got more stuff. And they even got a golf course. They even got a pizzeria. Yeah, so right now we're walking towards the hallway. And here you have public bathrooms. Or restrooms. Bathrooms or restrooms, what is the difference? Magic Quest. And here's the arcade. Yeah. Usually, sometimes while we're in resorts, I like to go to arcades usually late at night. Usually, probably after some water park action after. Yeah, so after some water park action, I like to go on arcades. You go over here. This is awesome being here. Oof. You got Deal or No Deal, Pac-Man, Rabbids. And here you have other games like Monopoly, and you got and here we're walking towards the price prizes. The prize shop. Yeah, it's where you can redeem your tickets. Yeah, to the prize. And over here, you have just a quick convenience store, so you can get all your goodies. And we made it past the Magic Quest again. Yeah, so over here, the Howl and in one golf course. And to my right, it was the pizzeria. Which actually, the name was Hungry as a Wolf. And over here, we're walking. We made it to the lobby. Yep. I think in the middle it's like an auditorium. It's like usually where the little kids, when they have like a show or something. And yeah, eventually we found it. We found the water park. It was basically downstairs. But yeah, we made it. Here, it's like a paradise villa. Because here you have like a quick fast food place. And you got like towels. It's pretty cool. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna tell you a twist, which was pretty unexpected. Because first I got lunch, and then before I had to like show you the water slides and more rides. Usually after when I well, to be honest with you, I couldn't probably record the first half while we were here, but I did record the second half. Because usually I just when my parents asked me if I was hungry, then we would get lunch. So yeah, usually we eventually got lunch. And after that, I got to probably record the second half. Now I'm just gonna leave you with the wave pool and for the seating areas, and I'll see you after. I can't have much since we're going to dinner later, so I just kept it simple with a chicken tenders meal. Okay, let's do it. So first up, this is Slaptail Pond. So this is the wave pool. I think it's probably up to 6 to 12 feet. I mean, usually it's for the whole family. Apparently, they're probably just for yourself. Yeah, so occasionally, there'll probably be like a certain amount of time, probably whether the waves arrive. So I mean, you'll have to wait till when the waves come out. You just sit down, crouch, you can float, do anything. It's pretty cool, this wave pool. Okay, it's water slide time. So first up is Alberta Falls. So this is a 1 or 2 person tube slide. So up to 1 or 2 people can ride. Yeah. And these stairs, because these slides, they're high. It's gonna be like kind of a workout to get up there. But it's worth it. Now you have the option between the blue or the yellow slides. Yeah, so to the left is blue, and to the right is yellow. Yeah, yellow. Yeah, first up, it's gonna be the blue one. Here we go. That was where things got funny, because since when I approached the yellow slide, and the lifeguard tried to swing my tube backwards. and we both said,
Woo! I missed it.
"Nah, you did." Thanks. Okay, time for the giant slides. First up is Howling Tornado. And I'm telling you, like I said before, because since these slides are high, it's going to be totally a workout to climb up. Over there you can see the wave pool. Now there's two paths. To the left is River Canyon Run, and continuing straight is Howling Tornado. But like I said, we're gonna continue straight because, like I said before, and that's where for Howling Tornado, that's where we were gonna go first. Yeah, we're walking. It's totally just a lot of steps, but usually probably for imaginaries, probably like in your thoughts, you probably might lose maybe a lot of pounds. Probably a lot of pounds. And over there, that's River Canyon Run. In the next part, I'm gonna let you hear these kids. Nah, but hear this. Alright, let's do it. Wow, that was great. And you know that high drop, it scared me at first, but I'm used to these high drops and these type of slides like this. And you know that the cyclone, it drags you left and right, left to right, up down, yeah, until when you reach the end. That was awesome. Alright, next up is River Canyon Run. Obviously, you have more slides. Oh no, actually this is the kids area. And over there you can see the Alberta Falls. Yeah. But actually there's the entrance. I think that's my godfather down there. Yeah, he was taking one of those slides. All right, let's go. Alright, we're back at Howling Tornado again. To be honest, I really love this slide. Thanks. Nah, I love this one. For the huge drop and from the up and down cyclone. I really recommend this slide. Okay, we're here at the hot springs. Now for the North Hot Springs, you have to be 18 or over. But for the South Hot Springs, it's for all ages. And once you step in, your feet will start to heat up, like start to warm up. And then once you sit down, your body as well. It's pretty relaxing. And over here, you have all around the hot tub. It's pretty nice. Really relaxing. Okay, last but not least, Crooked Creek. So this is the lazy river. Now there's two ways to ride. So you can use a tube, or you can ride like by yourself, like without one. Yeah, like you can just use your body, like without using a tube. Now usually a tube. Sometimes with a tube is better because you'll have the movement. You'll have the, once you advance, then you'll have the movement. Like let's say by twirling left to right. Well, you'll be probably spinning. So yeah, so here, these are the waterfall buckets. So some buckets, yeah, they'll start to fill up, and then usually there'd be like, you'll be dumped with or just with water. Like usually the buckets start to fill up, and then you'd be dumped. And over here you have the Alberta Falls. Yeah, so it's pretty different because once you exit the Alberta Falls, then you head straight to the river. And I think there's like two ways to probably there's like probably simply a way to get in Crooked Creek. So you have to bring your tube right if you want to go to Crooked Creek, or just continue left, so that way you can ride the slides again. Oof, and over here, it's a pipe waterfall. It's a waterfall pipe. Not be usually you'll be probably like splashed a lot. And yep, that's the end of the ride. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Or well, usually I'm like riding, but like I'm using my bare body. Yeah. Sometimes with the bare body, it's not really. Sometimes it's not good to record. Obviously, if you ride just simply with your body, then the water streams like below. They're gonna tickle your body. Yeah, and they'll probably get like a boost. Yeah, I'll probably try to avoid those. You have to avoid getting dumped. Yeah. Yeah, so as I said before, to get to the slides again, you have to simply head to your left. But to enter Crooked Creek, then just take your tube to the right. Yeah, I guess this water park, like in probably They might have mixed it up a little bit, like the different directions and all that. Yeah. Yeah, but so far today has been good. Yeah, I love it. But I forgot to show you also the outdoor pool. But I'll show you that tomorrow. I'm gonna show it to you tomorrow since we couldn't go outside today, obviously. Because I simply forgot to show you that. But yeah, and I just got splashed with. I just got dumped by the waterfall pipe. Yeah. All right, so now we reached the end of the ride. Yeah. Now, so this is cool. Obviously, I've been also a lazy river enjoyer. Yeah, I've been to a lot of lazy rivers. Yeah, in different parks, and I loved it. Give it a try. Okay, we're done for the day. Oh yeah, and where I got my lunch was from Buckets, Burgers, and Bites. And this is the pizzeria right here, Hungry as a Wolf. And here's the convenience store, Freshwoods Market. And there's the arcade. Here you can get your goodies and snacks and drinks too. It's like an express. It's like an express place, I think. Yeah, and back there was the golf course. And here's the public bathrooms. Oh, and yeah. So this is the Holland one, and back there was the Magic Quest. And passing by is where you can pick up your pizzas. It was from Hungry as a Wolf. Alright, now it's back to our room. Now we're gonna get changed, and then head to dinner. Yeah, so upstairs it was the lobby. Nah, but we're just we're gonna head back to our room. Yeah, cause we gotta get changed. And once again, cause sometimes these stairs they're literally just like oof, it's a workout. Yeah, nah, but eventually we made it. Yeah, we made it back to our room. I'm guessing probably the first time's the charm, huh? Nah, it's the second time. Second time's the charm. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get changed. And then see you after. Now I did. Now I'm changed and it's off to dinner. Okay, we're at Taco Mexicali for dinner. And we just got our food. I got one of my favorites. Which is the mixed fajitas, also known as the fajitas mixtas in Spanish, with a Sprite. If you want to see the place again, it's Taco Mexicali. You can find it in Williamsburg. Okay, we made it back to the room. And now, for me to take over. Okay guys, so that'll be it for day 2. So please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to be notified when I release new content. So tomorrow we're gonna be spending another day in the water park. Supposedly we were gonna go to King's Dominion tomorrow, but they planned it out, and then they said that we will spend another day here. I mean, usually we're gonna sleep here just for tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna be heading back to my godparents' house. That's probably I haven't couldn't really tell you back then, all the details, but I'll probably explain that tomorrow. So nothing else. we're gonna spend, of course, another day at the water park tomorrow. Uh, maybe I'll record some segments and etc. But no, I'm just we're gonna get some sleep. Yeah, we're asleep now, so because it's late. So yeah, tomorrow it's another day. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.